All in all, it's a mainly quiet night as we head into the rest of your day, but we are going to be having the smoke still in the atmosphere as we head into your overnight time frame. Beyond that, we're mostly clear. Lows in the 50s to the east, around, if not a little bit above 60 in central and western KELOLAND. Then more hazy sunshine as we go into your day on Wednesday as well. Highs do take a small step forward, 80s and then low to mid 90s for east and west river locations respectively. We'll go through the rest of your 7-day forecast coming up, and until then, First at 4 starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, KELOLAND News First at 4.
Sioux Falls City officials are offering more insight into why the zoo is removing the taxidermy animals, and it has to do with arsenic.
Plus, we'll talk with a longtime KELOLAND news anchor as he prepares to weather out Hurricane Idalia in Florida.
And later, a local fundraiser hits the halfway point in the search for the Queen of Hearts. We're going to show you how you can get involved straight ahead. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. Sioux Falls city leaders are offering more information about the future of the taxidermy collection at the Delbridge Museum of Natural Museum at the Great Plains Zoo. The museum closed a few weeks ago. The taxidermy collection will be decommissioned to protect the specimens from more rapid degradation.
Sioux Falls city officials say that arsenic is one reason the zoo and the city decided to close the attraction. Mayor Paul Tenhaken also spoke about the future of the specimens.
Based on all the information you heard today, especially some of the legal challenges that we have to work through, this is what I feel is a great decision, along with Becky and her leadership team at the zoo.
KELOLAND's Dan Santella will tell us what else he learned from city leaders about the museum's closure tonight at 6. A woman who was seriously hurt in a motorcycle crash in Lawrence County has died. The crash happened Thursday afternoon just outside of Nemo. The Highway Patrol says the motorcyclist was trying to pass a road grader in a no passing zone. A car came around the corner from the opposite direction. The motorcyclist lost control and crashed. Investigators say the 59-year-old woman fell off the bike. She was taken to the hospital where she died a few days later. Troopers say she was not wearing a helmet.
South Dakota state officials have issued an air quality alert due to the wildfire smoke once again drifting in from Canada. The DANR says that the smoke may cause low visibility and increase fine particles in the air. The alert is in effect through Thursday or until the conditions improve. Health officials are urging everyone to avoid physical activity outside and stay indoors as much as possible. The Department of Health says that the elderly, young children, and people with respiratory problems are the highest at risk.
And that haze is rolling in now.
Yeah, I noticed it this afternoon, Adam.
It was a bit of a clearer start to the day a little bit earlier this morning, but over the last couple of hours, it's been looking a little more murky over the skies, not just above Sioux Falls, but also a majority of KELOLAND for that matter. This is what we're seeing right now on one of our products that shows a wildfire smoke in the air, and it's basically blanketing the entirety of KELOLAND, but it could be worse. There is a pocket of thicker smoke due to wildfires in Northern California moving along the jet stream into south central and then central portions of Oregon. But that being said, we are still going to have to deal with our own batch of smoke that will go through over the course of the afternoon into the evening and even overnight for that matter. In fact, as we go through the next about 12 or so hours, we do continue to see that smoke building in and filtering on through the area. So you will want to keep this in mind. The brighter the shade of yellow, the more smoke, for lack of better terms, just have the atmosphere that will stick around overnight into Wednesday morning and even Wednesday afternoon for that matter. So unfortunately, we are going to be getting views like this. There's downtown, 86 with a north wind at 11 miles per hour. And we'll see if some of that mixes down toward the surface. In fact, a little bit of that is trying to, at least. From downtown, we'll head west to Rapid City, which has also been seeing a little bit of its own haze up in the skies above. 88, north wind at 9 miles per hour out in western portions of South Dakota. We did get into the 90s in a few areas. Philip and Winter at 91 and 90 respectively. 86 for Pierre as well as Spearfish and Mitchell. 84 Huron. 83 in Brookings. 86 right now also in Sioux Falls. Going into the night, we'll see temperatures fall into the 50s and a couple of low 60s for good measure. And as we head into your day tomorrow, more of the same on the thermometer. We're going mid to at times upper 80s, but we'll also have to deal with more more of that smoke in the atmosphere on both sides of the river, so you will want to keep that in mind. We'll see those 80s and near 90-degree temperatures stick around out west as well, and even get warmer into the mid-90s in a couple of areas. That is going to be a precursor of what we watch for the upcoming Labor Day weekend. More on that as we head through the hour.
Okay, thanks a lot, Adam. Well, Hurricane Idalia is churning in the Gulf of Mexico, headed toward Florida's Big Bend area north of Tampa.
Forecasters expect it will arrive as a powerful Category 3 hurricane, bringing storm surge and high winds to all of Florida's Gulf Coast. Jason Allen is in the city of Crystal River, where evacuations have begun.
Hurricane Idalia made its presence known in the Florida Keys, outer bands lashing Key West Tuesday. Forecasters expect the storm will quickly intensify before making landfall in Florida's Big Bend region as a Category 3 hurricane.
10, 12 plus feet of storm surge could happen in some of those areas. And the storm surge is not something, you're not going to win that battle.
Officials have ordered evacuations in low-lying areas. Many are heeding the warnings, boarding up homes and protecting businesses with sheets of plastic and sandbags.
It has all the possibilities of flooding big time here.
Those planning to ride out the storm have cleared grocery store shelves. Longtime Florida resident Dave Iwanek picked up some essentials and says the predicted storm surge has him worried.
This is different. We haven't seen this kind of water coming. 9 to 12 is something to look at.
Here in Crystal River, Florida, north of Tampa, we've seen a steady stream of trucks towing trailers, boats, moving items out of low-lying areas that could end up under several feet of water. Idalia already passed Cuba, flooding parts of the western tip. Forecasters expect after landfall in Florida, the storm will cross the peninsula and drench southern Georgia. Idalia is expected to reach the Carolinas by Thursday. Jason Allen, CBS News, Crystal River, Florida.
And just coming into our newsroom now, forecasters say that Hurricane Idalia has now strengthened to a Category 2 storm with 100-mile-an-hour winds.
A longtime KELOLAND news anchor Steve Hemmingson lives in Florida. He compared the hurricane to how people in the Midwest deal with severe weather and tornadoes.
It's raining and thundering right now, as a matter of fact. But, just be prepared. We don't have basements to duck into here because you go down 3 feet and you're sitting in water.
Coming up tonight on KELOLAND News at 5, we're going to talk with Hemmingson about what he's doing to prepare for Hurricane Idalia.